Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am the travel advisor, Doc, here. And what I want to do is talk to the people that are in pain like I was. Now, I'm not talking about patients right now, I'm talking about the professionals. So, whether you are a healthcare worker, nurse, physician, like I am, I'm an emergency physician, or whether you're a teacher grading papers late at night, you've been stressed out with the kids, you may have gotten sick from going to work, whether you are a realtor in a bidding war for your clients or just burnt out doing whatever it is that you are great at doing, I feel your pain. And I have been able to escape the overwork trap, the hamster wheel trap, which I have been on for most of my life. I've owned two brick and mortar medical practices, and I'm just was in a place where I was trading time for dollars, or I was just working, and I'm just wondering, okay, well, where's the time? Would I get sleep, and I'm satisfied doing plenty of work, being productive, but where's the leisure time? That's what I was lacking. And you may be in that same position, and you don't get it by um, getting more work and more time, more jobs, working overtime, getting a second job. That doesn't get you to where you want to be. But what I have found is that when I am working smarter through a business ownership that I can do from home or wherever there's an internet connection, that is what people do to create wealth. Do you know most of the people who are multimillionaires, billionaires, they actually have at least three businesses to sustain them. But most of the people like you and I who are working a job or even have a sole proprietor type of business, the job kind of enslaves you. And it's very, very difficult to leave. You've got to do all kinds of preparation. And a lot of times, like me, there was double pay for the vacation and pay for whoever it is covering me so that I can go on vacation. And that's really kind of, you know, a trap. I enjoyed what I was doing. I liked what I was doing. I studied hard for it for many years, but it didn't get me into a sustainable position without feeling exhausted, overworked, and I would go into work and in the emergency department and find out when I got there, well, one of my colleagues called in. Well, we can't have that. I mean, I was already in a position where I was kind of filling in because I was working part-time there through an agency. And then when I get there, the regular workers on shift would not be at work. I never heard of such when I was, coming through. But so that meant that we had to divide up the patient rooms into a fewer number of clinicians. So you all have been in situations, I'm sure, where somebody is called in and you're short staffed. Well, that's not a fun position to be in. And then they have the nerve to ask you if you can stay later. So that's another, your 12-hour shift just turned into a 14-hour shift. You don't want to leave people behind when you see how busy it is, and because you wouldn't want them to leave you. So yes, I would stay late, and then even later to finish my charting and everything. So that's not fun, and it's also not sustainable. And I ended up just transparently with high blood pressure and being stressed out. And so that's why I'm sharing with you what I found to help me, and maybe it can help some of you out there. You don't want to be stuck in a never-ending cycle, and before you know it, you've got health problems, and you've gotten older, and you're working more long hours, you're sacrificing sleep, sacrificing your mood with your family maybe. So what I have found is that people can work better and not necessarily trade time for dollars, and just become a highly compensated hourly wage earner. And what you can do is what I've done. I was able to have a home-based business that allowed me to have training, no experience, and fun. I mean, we have mentors and people who will treat and teach you. And I have reached a leadership position, and I am capable of mentoring, coaching, and I'm just going to recommend to you, have a look. If you want to look at what I'm doing, I think you can, it'll be time well worth spent. I don't know if it's for you, but it doesn't cost anything to look. And I welcome you to do your due diligence, because this is a company, or two companies actually, that I am participating in, and I think it may be good for you. So if you want more information about these companies, just put in the comments more, or hit me up in the messages. I'm recording this in February. You can just put February. Okay. Look forward to hearing from you soon.